Diddy!
Y'all ready for this?
Happy 60th birthday!
So happy that we got all your best friends.
Say all wonderful things about you to honor you in your 60th birthday.
We're so excited for you to see this epic film!
Enjoy!
Steven got very little sleep during the first few months that he knew Sherry. He would kind of complain that he wasn't able to get enough sleep to go to work the following day.
Was that TMI?
I was the one that told your mother to marry him.
But I will tell you, it was Steve who pursued her. No question about that.
I knew it. I said to Irving, grab him, get the checkbook ready, and that's it.
What did you like about him?
He was a man.
I knew that he was the one because my sister had been talking about him more than any other person she'd gone out with.
Well, maybe it was because I was living in his apartment and he was living in her apartment.
I asked myself the following question. Could I live the rest of my life without him? The answer was no.
I'm a lot like Uncle Stephen. So we always go like this. I get it when he says something. Richard married his brother. That's what we all say in the family.
Are there any memorable girlfriends you had or stories about one that are worth sharing?
Oh, we're not going there. What's your next question?
Oh! Nobody never had girlfriends?
We're never going there. I'm not.
And Sue said he had a girlfriend before Mom.
How does she know? How would she know anything about what Stephen was when he was growing up?
What are 3 things that come to mind when you think of Dad?
Good or bad? Wicked on the tennis court. Very funny. Usually happy when he has a Ciroc on the rocks.
Who ordered Ciroc rocks?
Love of family, love of the synagogue.
Thorough. He's soft on the inside and he's honest.
Gentle, caring, compassionate.
Very silent, humble, and generous person.
Persistence, hopefulness, acuity.
Youthfulness.
Very intelligent. He's very good looking. A little unfriendly.
Loyal, type A personality, confident.
Loyal, he's brilliant, and he loves his family, extended family, and that includes us.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's good.
He never gets credit for being chill because I hear he used to not be, but I think he's very chill.
Funny, warm, and effective.
Family-oriented, ethical, committed.
Fun.
Good at tennis.
Likes to party.
Intimidating.
Family man, very hardworking.
He was so scary when I was a child.
Yeah, that too.
He is really smart, and he doesn't miss a beat.
Smart, hardworking, warm.
Older, oldest.
Passion, he's wise, very caring about his family.
He's funny, clever,
kind, brilliant, and loving.
Hardworking, loving,
honest, smart, committed.
Family, God, Big Blue.
Intense.
Focused.
Exact.
Serious.
conscientious, family-oriented, and great values.
Kind, smart, family-oriented.
He feels for people. He's interested.
He's honorable.
He's ethical. He's ethical.
He has
really
good values.
A terrific guy.
Trustworthy.
Straightforwardness. No holds barred. Honesty.
Loving, family-oriented, and passionate.
Charismatic, handsome, and energetic.
Fair, and fair.
Headstrong, honest, committed.
Steve Friedman, hottest dad ever.
Tough love friend.
Funny, stiff.
Intense, giant, touchdowns.
Horseman, Jewish.
Pretty kind, generous.
Loyal, smart, driven.
Incredibly loyal, extremely intelligent, and very funny.
Loving, sports enthusiast, family man.
Integrity.
Serious, successful, family-oriented.
Very loving, honest, and hardworking.
Shrewd, I say that about him?
Yeah.
He's rude, not friendly. No, I said that. He's not open person. How I say that?
What's the funniest time you spent with Steve?
Steve.
With Dad. I don't know. It's
Do it again.
Steve Friedman.
The funniest time. The funniest time. I can't think of something. This is very funny. It's good. Okay, funny. Uncle Stephen funny. No, he's not funny.
Oh my God. Funniest time.
No, that was when no, that wasn't so funny. Well, there was a time, we ran out of time, sorry.
He's never funny, no? With me, never happened him to be funny.
Pause.
This is so not a funny place to work.
The funniest time. Not really too sure about that.
Funniest.
Steve is hilarious. He's a laugh a minute. I can hardly keep a straight face when I'm around him, so it'll be really hard to know. The funniest time. Jeez. Funny. I'll pass.
Your father has a very dry sense of humor.
Very dry.
Funniest time. Funniest time.
Funny I don't think there are any funny memories.
That's what everyone keeps
That I don't know.
Funniest?
Funny? No, he wasn't funny. He was very serious.
He's not funny, the bottom line.
Funny. I don't think he's funny in the common sense of telling a joke.
Funny. The funniest time we spent together.
Funny.
We're at a funny moment.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
Funniest time we spent together.
I never had fun time together with him. He was serious.
I would say the first time that we made fun of Mom for the fish story, and then
Yeah, that was
continued
funny.
it on for, I guess, the next 30 or 20
I always laugh. I always have fun with Dad making fun of Mom.
Yeah,
Always.
Yeah.
Because
It's
Dad
tempting.
always whispers, like he mouths across, like when Mom starts telling a lie, he'll be like,
Right.
When Uncle Stephen said at Rosh Hashanah dinner to everyone that Ben and Cousin Mark should just give the girls the rings already.
when he took the person's tip away on the beach.
Yeah. He said, fuck you, give me my money back.
In the interview process for Rabbi Cosgrove.
And there was one rabbi who came in and was talking about God, that he saw God, he was very spiritual, and he saw God everywhere. God was in the air, he said, he's in this table, he's in this room, he's all, your father leans over, and I swear, he says, you're freaking me out.
He has like two personalities. Like when he's in New York, he's like not really funny, he doesn't really laugh that much, but then when he's in Hawaii, he's like constantly hysterically laughing, like getting red in the face and like putting his head down like this.
Or in a restaurant or something, and Danny says an unexpected sentence, and Steve just like covers his face, and that makes me crack up.
Steve doesn't laugh a
He
lot.
doesn't laugh a
but
lot. But when Danny makes him laugh, it
when
makes
he
us
laughs, it's contagious,
Yes.
and I think it makes the people around him happy and laugh as well.
what is one lie you've told him that he still thinks is true?
I mean, I have so many.
I could not even.
I mean,
that Mark's a mensch.
That I love him.
Oh, yeah. Sherry and I tell him a lot on this. We have things in the vault from him. Lies, hundreds. They're so deep in the vault, I couldn't even dig one out because there are so many. Please, I couldn't even begin to describe the lives. Oh, thousands.
I've also thrown a wonderful New Year's parties while you guys were in Hawaii.
So many. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly one. No million, but some few.
So you want me to tell?
No, I don't remember.
And one time I threw away a packet of frogs.
That I'm a physical therapist.
I've forged my signature a number of times, middle school, lower school, and I got like D's and F's on papers.
I'm a Giants fan.
Mark, you made fake IDs for everybody.
Yeah, but he knows that. That I had a full head of hair when I started this job. Obviously, no.
What's the most admirable thing about Steve Friedman?
Integrity.
Integrity, integrity, integrity.
And integrity.
He's an extraordinary role model. He defines loyalty, commitment, and brotherly love. Stephen walked into the FDR Drive, into the river, Richard would follow him because he's always set the best examples for him in everything he's done in life.
To know Steve was to know how kind he is.
The most admirable thing about Steve is
it's his integrity.
Dedication to
the friendship and loyalty.
In Hebrew, there's an expression, ish ekronot, a person of principle, and that you don't do what's popular, you don't do what will make you liked, you do what you believe is right. I've actually never met anyone quite like that as Steve is.
Regardless of the situation, Steve's going to do the morally, ethically correct thing, and he's going to challenge the rules in place if it interferes with it.
He is a real friend in the truest sense of the word.
Yes.
His sincerity comes out as an effervescent approach to life.
Loyalty, no question.
He might be the single most honest person I know, trustworthy and honest. His integrity is without question.
His Lycra collection, I just think it's fantastic. We can go away together for a week, and he has a different one for every day.
His integrity.
He's got matching shorts with the matching Lycra, so it's an outfit.
Never have I had a relationship with someone that there is such honesty and candor.
He's very consistent.
Loyalty.
Integrity.
Manages always to find somewhere upright to sit, and everyone else is laying, reclining on the bed. He manages always to find a 90 degrees angle to place himself.
His honesty and his integrity.
He's rich.
I like that Steve does what he wants. He does whatever he wants. That's awesome.
He knows what he wants, he tells you what he wants, and that's it. Don't argue.
He's very thorough. Also, when you ask him to do something, he'll get back to you right away. He'll do it in 1 second. It's so nice. It's like a personal assistant.
Exactly.
His passion and commitment.
To himself, to his values, to his family.
To everything he does.
To the nth degree and then beyond.
He's very charitable.
He devotes a lot of time
to things outside of work.
Creating a better life for people in the future.
It's the caring inside of him that really has that impact.
Within the Jewish community as well as the community at large.
Whether it's Horace Mann or
passion about Israel.
His love for the Giants.
His devotion.
To Park Avenue Synagogue.
Running EOS.
He does it to the super stratosphere, to a level that no one else does.
He just puts 110% of himself into all of them, and I don't know how he does it.
What's his greatest accomplishment?
Me.
No, I was going to say, May! Help me!
Steve's greatest accomplishment?
By far, hands down, has to be
Sherry, no matter what he says.
Raising a great family. That's the easiest one you've asked.
He loved his family so much.
Being such a celebrity at the synagogue, when we went there, it was like Kanye had arrived. Everyone was so excited to see him, like cheering, serious fan base going on there. If only he could recreate the same thing at the Four Seasons in Hawaii.
He's got great kids.
All three are such a testament to him and his character.
Bringing me here, he always says that this is, his best and longest recruitment ever.
Saving HM.
His greatest accomplishment, well, if you were to ask him, he'd probably say the penthouse.
I honestly think he would say me, because
No,
he's like obsessed with me. He is.
First child, winner.
I think he likes me the best. I know he likes me the best. Most peeps like.
I would say most improved, though, you know?
You are the most improved, I'll give you that!
Yeah! When you start at the bottom, you know where else to go.
Indeed. Started from the bottom, now you're here.
It was his leadership at a critical moment of this institution that enabled us to be where we are now. Unequivocally.
Your dad came in and then took over and completely changed the way Park Avenue Synagogue is. I think that we are now experiencing probably the greatest success this synagogue has ever seen in its century-old history.
He touched the lives of a lot of people.
We all appreciate that, Steve.
Thank you for everything, Steve.
He's such a great father-in-law, and he just made me feel so part of the family.
I'm a better professional for having worked for Steve.
Even an awesome guy.
Thank you so much for all the love and care you gave me.
He's the best friend anyone could have.
He lives a life of meaning.
No shortcuts, ever.
I think that Dad is a real inspiration.
Whatever he's in it to win it.
Uncle Stephen is sort of like a patriarch figure who you can always trust.
He's like a second father to me.
He's the wise man at the top of the food chain.
He's one of my closest friends in the world.
Steve would never stop working.
You could ask him questions and he knew the answers. He really made my husband and I stand back and say, wow, he really knows his stuff.
HM continues to exist and thrive, not just survive, because of Steve.
He stayed when he didn't have to.
What's something you've accepted about Dad?
His inability to manage stress.
When he says something and he sticks to it, and whatever even if we think differently, when I come around to it and I realize it and I think about what he said, he's always right. So his stubbornness drives me crazy, but at the end of the day, I'm on his side.
Sometimes Dad has social Tourette's. I can't tell you just one story in particular, but whatever is here, often it can just come out here uncensored.
Then he's going to say what he thinks. And he's going to say it as it is. And he's going to say it to my face.
We say good morning. He's even like those say.
He's not afraid to tell you to go F yourself if he has to.
I've accepted that Dad doesn't really have sympathy.
He says exactly what's on his mind. He doesn't care what other people think.
He never say good morning to me when I walk in.
Moods. And he also does not talk in the morning. That he likes people to come in the office even if they can work just as effectively at home.
He's horrendous to travel with. Terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, once you're there, everything's great, but
getting there,
it's not to travel with, it's the process.
You have to get there 20 hours early, and then you have to sit still, and if you go anywhere, oof.
I'll call you 1,000 times. Jenny, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? It's like, chill the fuck out. We still have 17 hours.
You don't really like dogs.
But he does take us on great trips.
Some people don't like to talk in the morning. Now I understand everybody has your personality and he's like that way, but it's not his mean.
He doesn't suffer fools or foolish questions lightly.
That he says fuck all the time.
His searing quest for the truth, his unknowing ability to go right to the heart of things. Absolutely. Barring no feelings, no emotions, going right there.
Putting me on a budget.
That he's a gigantic paranoid pain in the ass.
He drinks a lot of vodka.
That he is who he is. You know, either love him or, you say, sorry, I'm going to walk on the other side of the street. I happen to love him.
Not to forget that somebody exists the day that they leave the firm, even though they worked here 10 years.
I never got rent.
I never got rent either.
That's why I live with Brian.
Mark lived at home for 5 years. That's why Mark lived at home for 5 years.
Don't waste his time.
What's something he's taught you?
Everything.
How to listen carefully.
Perseverance in difficult situations.
To remember to say thank you for asking when people ask questions about you.
He was a very smart young boy and man, and he still is.
I got your back.
There will always be friendship.
We feel very honored that we're part of his inner circle. There's no inner circle I'd rather be a part of. Do you like what I'm saying?
What's your greatest memory with Dad?
When he graduated law school. He graduated summa cum laude, and he also had a job, a day job, and he still graduated with honors.
Without a doubt, the trip that he and your mom took us on to Israel.
It was a big brother taking the little brother to a whole new country.
He worked for months on planning the most detailed, extraordinary trip of Israel that you could send the President of the United States on if he had never been there. It was so unbelievable.
I've had the best times with Stephen. He takes me away every year. We go to Hawaii together. Have complete, full range of the whole resort. Doesn't check up on me. Asked me how many massages I've had. I said 0. Actually had one every single day.
Actually, when we would sit around the dining room table, he was the one who started the conversation and kept the conversation going because he was always so smart and knew a lot about everything. And my husband and I were so flabbergasted that he knew all this extra stuff.
Definitely when I won that swimming race, he was really happy, and I was like, I know I won!
Dad's obsessed that time I went to synagogue with him. And then I said I would go every Saturday, except I went that one time, and he was like, he's obsessed with that time. And that other time that I was his date to like some gala for Park Synagogue that Mom couldn't go to, and everyone thought I was like his younger mistress, and like he was obsessed with it. But I loved going to Giants games with him.
My greatest memory is 2007, Giants winning the Super Bowl for the first time in years with you. Just the best.
What do you think about the Giants?
Hey Steve, happy 60th birthday. I want to thank you for all the support. Go Big Blue.
What? Eli Manning!
Wait, who?
Happy birthday, brother. Happy for you.
Dad, it's your first time here.
Of course.
Are you really happy?
The only thing I know about the Giants is Uncle Stephen loves them. And he'll go to anywhere in the world to see them play. Rain, sleet, snow.
It's been a great weekend.
Where are we?
Nashville, seeing the G-Men.
I think he really became a bigger football fan after he came back from graduate school.
Love the Giants.
Giants suck. I mean, you know, I'm sorry, Steve. I just have to say it.
I live for the Giants. This is a Steve Friedman video.
They're better than the Jets.
And I live for the New York Giants.
I know nothing about the Giants at all.
Many years since I was here on the street.
I wish I did because I always wanted something to talk about with Steve, especially when I was first meeting him and he intimidated the shit out of me.
I was passing my time away.
I love the Giants.
What I really think with the New York Giants is Steve watching their Super Bowl video on repeat while working out.
I'll tell you what I think of the Giants. Think Meadowlands, November 1992. Sean Landetta, blocked punt. Eagles recovery in the end zone. That's what I think of the Giants.
I know nothing. I don't know what that means.
It was a massive embarrassment for the Giants, and the Eagles won.
The Giants have seen better seasons.
To be honest, I'm a huge Cowboys fan. I don't really think much of the Giants. Although it was a great game you took me to.
Giants are his life.
They're awesome.
You know that Sofia Vergara calls the Giants the Giants. That's as much as I know. I'm back
in the New York Blue.
I love them because Steve loves them and because Mark loves them, but I also hate them because on Sundays during football season I'm single.
I'd like to get invited to more games by Steve.
The Giants? Who are the Giants? I'm a Phillies fan.
And it's caught after being tipped and cruised to the end zone.
His favorite team is New York Giants.
Who?
The New York Giants. If Steve loves them, I love them.
The Giants could not do what they do without him.
The Giants? Well, if Steve loves them, I love them too.
I'm sad for him. Even in his beautiful giant sweater, it just can't do the trick.
Giant, he's fourth child.
We have a big future in front of us. Let's wait 5-6 years. We'll get it all back.
Robert and I both agree that Beckham is really a great receiver.
That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen in my life.
Hate the Giants.
4 words. How about them Cowboys?
The New York Giants are everything.
What she said.
They're big.
Oh, I'm a Jet fan. Sorry, Uncle Steve.
I think they're great.
The Giants at one time were an amazing franchise, and a long, long time ago.
I think by the end of the decade, between your dad and myself, it could be up to 15 or 20 seats.
The New York Giants rock.
No, I heard the next guy likes the Jets. I love them too.
Go Giants, go! Go Giants, go! Da 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 da. Go Giants, go! Yay!
Go Giants, go Giants.
Oh, no, wish that
All right, come on.
you so birthday,
What do you say? Happy birthday
to you. There's a road away. Happy birthday to you all.
It's been a great run so far, with a big hug, a big kiss for many, many more to come. Love you loads, Mendel the movie star.
Oops, before I forget, I would like to thank you for making me a millionaire like you. Just kidding. You know, it's only Philippine money.
Happy birthday!
And thanks for taking us on all these trips this year. We love you.
Love you. Love you.
Boy.